Hi guys, welcome back to Hair Dry Treatment with me, Sophskjaer is back, episode 2, season 2, and as you can see from the lineup on the screen, I've made quite a few changes for the first game today. So I've got Burton, Albion in the Cup, I believe, in the EFL Cup. So I've made a few changes, and on the left hand side, I thought it was quite appropriate for me to sign Daniel James. So Daniel James is now in the squad. I actually did a player swap and I swapped him for Kieran Trippier, as I didn't really play Trippier anymore. Because of me having obviously Wan-Bissaka in the squad. I've still got Delo in the team as well. Fosu-Mensah's now back from his loan, so I felt that Trippier could go, and I swapped him for Daniel James. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with that business. So a pretty weakened team, but I've still got the likes of Pogba in there. Tuanzebe's getting a shot at centre back. Fosu-Mensah is in. Gomez I'm putting up front, and Felix is getting a more central role. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. As you all know, I'm playing on Legendary now, so even though I'm saying it's Burton Albion, this could still end badly for me, but fingers crossed it doesn't. Hi guys tuning in, I hope you're all good. Christian's straight in there on about the World Cup. Obviously, Women's World Cup is on at the minute. What do you think about the US Women's thrashing Thailand yesterday? Look, I thought it was embarrassing for the Thailand team. I felt bad for them. Obviously, US are the best team in the world. It wasn't a very good advertisement for women's football. However, best player in the world, obviously Morgan was playing, and I think you just have to hold your hands up sometimes and say they were the better team. As I say, I thought it was a bit embarrassing, but these things happen in football, and I did feel really sorry for the Thailand girls who were on the other side of that result. That's my opinion on it. And yeah, it was scary. Hello everyone tuning in. Sammy says, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. I'm a bit tired from work, but I'm all good, and I hope you're well too. Hi Paul, hope you're well. Liverpool better than Man United at the minute, of course they are, indeed, can't deny that. Hi Mark, hope you're good. Yes. Hi So from Trinidad, says Dwight. Wow, Trinidad. Hi Dwight, hope you're good. Hi from Wolverhampton. Right, let's see how this one goes then. I have got a strong bench just in case. Fingers crossed I don't need to use it as such, but I've got the likes of Werner on the bench. Daniel James obviously confirmed today. We know that's been coming for a while. What do you guys think about that signing? Me, I'm very excited by it. He's rapid. He's a very direct player. I think it's the kind of thing that we've needed for a while. So I'm actually really excited. Let me know what you guys think about it. I cannot wait to see him playing. Daniel James is a great signing, good start. I agree with you, Mark. Someone else just said he's a solid signing. Again, I agree. I think he's the kind of player that we need. Young, hungry, tenacious, but also very direct. We lack pace, especially on the counter-attack. Our counter-attacks are awful at the moment, so yeah, excited. Here's James now using his pace right away. Not a bad cross as well. Almost. Don't you just miss Louis van Gaal? I miss his press conferences. He used to make me laugh in them. The Punisher says Daniel James is the beast and the shirt is meant for him. I tweeted earlier on saying, what number do you reckon he's going to get? A lot of people want him to have 11, because obviously Giggs' number and all that, but I should have done better with that header then. A lot of people saying do not give him 7 because it's cursed. I believe he had number 20 at Swansea, so that shirt, people are saying, could be a possibility. What do you think about Lukaku leaving? Yeah, after the Belgium game yesterday, Lukaku obviously made some comments. Gomez is injured. And a lot of people believe that he's hinting at leaving United. He said basically the decision is up to the club. As a club, I wouldn't be begging him to stay, but you all know my opinions on Lukaku. However, I will stick to, if he does go, what an effort that was. If he does go, we need to replace him. Definitely need to replace him. Burton will take the lead, yeah, by the looks of it. Hi Mr. E, I hope you're good. Hopefully Wan-Bissaka is next, says Paul. I agree, I think Wan-Bissaka would be a great signing for us. So I would love us to sign him. Saeed's in the chat. Hi Saeed, hope you're good. United Central, make sure you go and check out his channel and sub to him as well. Channel is growing massively, by the way. Come on, Rashi. I don't even know what pass I was trying then. Should we bring back Sophskjaer? Says the Punisher. See, Sophskjaer for me on his day, I've mentioned him before, on his day he's a world beater, like, he's literally impossible to play against. However, you have to say how often does his day come. I know we normally have Jack in the comments who is a Palace fan and he says, like, Wilf is quality. But that's my concern about him really. Does he do it week in, week out? Does he do it enough? Surely 1-0. Get in. Felix with a goal. So I'm going to have to say, I think Sophskjaer, I personally wouldn't get him back. If we did sign him, I wouldn't be gutted. It's one of them really. He would improve, obviously, our wing play. But yeah, I'm not really convinced that he's consistent enough for United. But I don't think he was given a fair shot at United as well, so I'll stick to that. You're welcome, Sahid. I hope you're well. Feels like ages since I've seen you now the season's ended. I hope we're still meeting up in Cardiff, by the way, for the United AC Milan game. Hi Kyle, hope you're well. He says he's finishing his GCSEs on Monday. How are you? Yeah, I have been thinking about it. Obviously, I work in a school and my year 11s are currently going through their GCSEs. So, obviously, I wish you all the best with those. And yeah, almost over now. Like I've been saying to my year 11s, you haven't got to do any more maths now, hopefully. Or English, as they're all right the way. I believe it's just science and maybe geography that's left at my school now. Go on, Pogba, finish it. Close. Hi Lewis, hope you're good. Jay says, do you think the Wan-Bissaka rumours are true? I do think they are true, yes. I do think we are currently in talks with Crystal Palace to get him at United. I think he would be the perfect option for us at right back. So I'm hoping they're true, definitely. And I think we should go. I think we should try and sign him. I think we should pay the money. Oh, it's poor past that. Yeah, that's a foul. So he says hopefully all the signings will be there for the pre-season game at Cardiff. I agree. Definitely want to see James at least, surely. They're playing in Wales. Paul says, what do you teach in your school? So I teach English and PE. They're my two subjects. I'm going to be a bit emotional because my year 11s are leaving me soon as well. How's your cross, Rashi? What the hell? Why didn't you let me select him then? Gomez surely would have scored. Delit said he wants to join Barcelona along with De Jong and Messi. I said all along, like, Delit, I would love him at United. Of course I would, but I literally cannot see it happening. I cannot see him coming to one, a Europa League club, but two, a team where realistically we are so poor at the minute. We're not going to compete with the likes of PSG, Barcelona, Real Madrid. So I genuinely cannot see him coming. As much as I'd like him to, I just can't see that happening. Are you a strict teacher? I'm not strict, no, to be fair. I'm not strict. I'd like to say I'm a fair teacher. Hi Jack, hope you're good. Watching Germany versus Spain now and your stream. Let me know if there's any score in that game, because obviously I'm not watching it because I'm playing this, but let me know if there's any score. That should be a very interesting game in the Women's World Cup. Inter signed Dzeko for 13.5 million. Samir says, who do you think the next signing will be? I feel like it's going to be Wan-Bissaka, if I'm honest. That seems pretty out there at the minute. So Wan-Bissaka is my shape. Obviously, a lot of people believe that Bruno Fernandes is close to a done deal as well. If that is true, then I would be absolutely buzzing with that deal, because I've seen him in the last few games for Portugal and he does look like one heck of a player. He's just been lacking his shooting boots really, but other than that, he's looked phenomenal. So I would love it if we got Bruno Fernandes at United next season. Went for it. United lad is in year 10, so you'll be starting your exams very soon as well. The Punisher says, how long have you been a teacher for? I've been working at the same school now for 6 years. I started off as just like a normal teaching assistant, I would say. Oh, he's offside there. A lot of people asking about Wan-Bissaka. I genuinely believe he will come to... Look how close that is. Nah, it's quite far actually. It's not close. I genuinely believe that Wan-Bissaka will come to United. I think it's a matter of when, not if, now with him. Good finish, Rashford. Get in. 2-0. We'll make some changes now as well. Jack is in complete denial about Wan-Bissaka leaving. He doesn't think he's going to go. Dwight's asked if I think Tuanzebe would get his chance. I think he deserves to have a chance, to be fair. I think he had a good season last season, obviously at Villa. They got promoted. I would like to see him given a chance. I really would. I think this next season Ronaldo will be back at Man United. I can't see that happening. I think Ronaldo will go to a team where he's going to retire at, maybe into the MLS, maybe to China. I think that'll be his next move from Juventus. I can't see that happening. How is that a foul? I'm glad they played a bit of advantage. Little third man running going on there. Go on, Delo. Oof. Bit of a weird effort. Germany 1-0 up apparently. Right, let's make some changes. Sancho can come on. Gomez, you can come off. Werner. And we keep talking about him, so let's put Wan-Bissaka on. Hi Daniel, hope you're good. Ronaldo's too old now for the money he would ask for. He would be on absolutely ridiculous money. I think a lot of people like the idea of him coming back to United because it's romantic, but for me, he'll be too old definitely by that point. He'll definitely still do a job. I'm not saying that because as he's got older, he's kind of adapted his game, which is why for me he's got to be the best in the world in my opinion. I know Messi's quality as well, but for me, Ronaldo is the GOAT. I will always be biased because I'm a United fan as well. I do know that. But I think the way he's adapted his game as he's got older is just impressive. Hi, Morty Thomas. Thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. Werner's on and hit the bar straight away. Still scored though. Delo with his goal. Let's buy Ronaldo for 16 million and play him in goal. Ronaldo's staying at Juve anyway, as he was trying to get De Ligt to sign after the final. Yeah, I can't see him moving from there, to be fair. I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy for him in the Italian league, because it's not easy. But we already know, like, he's going to score goals. He's playing with world-class players at another huge club. Playing at a very high level. He is the main guy. I've actually considered a corner there. He is the main guy. I can't see him leaving there. Not like Ronaldo needs the money. Rashford Jawara says, can you sign Daniel James on FIFA? He is currently playing on my left wing. That has already happened. He hasn't done much in this game though. Eunice says, I'm the best YouTuber. Thank you very much for that. It's very kind. I appreciate your support. Goal kick. Dan says he's over the moon with Daniel James signing. I am too. I'm really excited to see him playing. For me, he's the kind of guy that we need. Can't believe this is only 2-0. I've been slacking off in this one. Well done, 2 and GB. One more. Werner's gone. That's the one. Get in. He is quality up front, Werner. I would like to have him in real life, to be honest with you. If Lukaku goes, that's one I would like to get in. Lord Fellaini, I appreciate that. Keep sharing my channel, please. I would appreciate it. Mr. E's right. Like, share and subscribe, people. I appreciate it. USA won 13-0. I can't believe it. I know. It's shocking. That's what other people are saying. Duty to entertain says Ronaldo will be the next United manager. Werner does suit the United kit. I agree with that comment. Paul's asked how Luton is. Luton is. I just read another comment there. Paul's asked how Luna is. Luna is very well, thank you. Yeah, she's currently just been on a mad one playing, but she's all good, thanks. Jordan has sent me a super chat. Thank you so much, Jordan. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. He says, love the series. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I do appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting me through this. And very kind of the super chat as well. Thank you. Good turn by Sancho. Good finish as well. Get in. It's kind of gone quiet on the Sancho front as well. Remember when people hyping him up and saying he would come to United? You don't really hear anything about Sancho anymore. Eunice is a Liverpool fan, so I bet you're feeling very happy at the moment. The fan is laid on your PS4. Trust, I know it is. It sounds like a helicopter at the minute. PS5 apparently is coming out very soon though. Apparently. Ole Gunnar Sophskjaer says, what have you been up to today? I have been at work, sadly. What have you been up to? Hope you've had a better day than me. Signing of James is a good start, and hopefully many more to come, and hopefully first of many. I agree. Very good start. Someone just said, who's Luna? Luna is my puppy. Luna is my puppy. It's a great ball. What a goal that is getting. Tidy football that. Felix again. Daniel James has a cheeky smile. He does have a bit of a cheeky smile, I agree. He looked absolutely buzzing, didn't he, to sign for United. Love seeing that. New subscriber, thank you so much. Arturo asked if I'm going to watch France against Norway later. I will watch that, yeah. I am enjoying the Women's World Cup at the minute. Obviously, Lioness is back playing on Friday. Roberto is tuning in. Hi, Roberto. Sancho has come on and transformed this game. Finish that. Oh, I should have scored. Mohsin Dubai says he will sell Lingard, Valencia, Phil Jones, Foster Mensah, Ashley Young, Lukaku, Rojo, Mata, Sanchez, Smalling, Lee Grant. Who agrees with that? I agree with the majority of them, to be fair. There's not many I would deny in that one. I think Mata will get a new deal. I don't think Mata's going to go. Very difficult to replace the Chuckle brothers, who've got number 18 and 4 and 12. Very difficult because Ed will clone them. They seem like irremovable, don't they? They seem to be just there forever. What do Daniel James and Soph have in common? Pose in gyms. I don't pose in the gym. I literally take a picture of my trainer most times. 9 times out of 10. I literally never post a picture of me in the gym. I do like to show my trainers though. That's one thing I am guilty of. Make sure you guys get at my socials as well. Twitter at Sophricho, and Instagram it's Sophricho with a kiss on the end. Princess has asked what made me think of the name hairdryer treatment. Now, if you all know, obviously, the saying hairdryer treatment originated from Sir Alex Ferguson. When he used to obviously go mental at his players, they used to say it would make their hair stand up, almost like they would have a hairdryer blown in their face. So it got nicknamed the hairdryer treatment. So that's why I called it that. A bit of a play on words, obviously, because I'm a female as well. But it originated from Sir Alex Ferguson. Mark's asked when Kidderminster Harriers' first pre-season game is. We've got a tournament this weekend, and then another tournament on, I believe, the 30th. So we've got 2 tournaments coming up before any actual fixtures. We've signed 2 new players so far, I believe. Trials are still going on. So yeah, exciting times ahead. Sim through this. It's transfer deadline day. I'm pretty happy with my squad. Quite a young squad, but I'm happy with it. Romero has been sold. I had an offer from City for De Gea. I declined that straight away. Axel is happy I gave him a chance. Thank you so much, Mark, for retweeting when I go live. I appreciate it. It definitely does help. The more people sharing, the better. Eunice, I will sub to your channel. If you just let me know via Twitter or drop me an email on my YouTube, let me know what your channel name is, and I'll definitely sub to you. I like to support as many people as I can. Arturo's asked when my next appearance on the United Stand is. Whenever Mark would like me on the United Stand, I'm always willing to go on there. That'll be my answer to that. Huge win, good start, very good start. I would have been I think I would have just quit this series right now if I ended up losing to Burton, to be honest. Legendary would definitely not be for me if that happened. Arsenal apparently going to sign Boateng. I remember when we were linked with him a few years back. Is your manager ruthless? So says Paul. Yeah, he can be pretty ruthless. So what I will say about him though, like he will have a chat to you, and explain certain decisions if need be. When did I start watching football? I started watching football literally as young as I can remember, really, because my dad would always have it on. I'd go and watch my dad play. My dad played Sunday League. Played at a decent level, to be fair. He used to get paid for it. I had an offer for Pogba here. Not 97 million. Pogba is my best player though, and he's from Chelsea, so no, I'm not gonna take that. Yeah, but from as young as I can remember, really, and I'd go and watch my dad play. I'd have a little kick around at half time on the pitch, and then my dad realised I was actually pretty good at playing. I'd play for my school team. I used to play for the girls and the boys team in primary school. I got scouted playing for the team, scouted for Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it's gone from there. So roughly from the age 7 was when I was playing properly, but football has been part of my life since as young as I can remember. I literally thought I said arse have shown interest in taking Chong then. Arse have taken interest. Chong can go on loan for a year. Dwight's right, everyone drop a like on the video please, I do appreciate it. Make sure you share it as well, to get more people tuning in. Eunice78X, I will sub to your channel after this. I promise you I will sub. Mark says, I bet your dad was proud when you signed for Wolves. Yeah, he was. He wasn't as proud when I started playing for West Bromwich Albion though. He wasn't as chuffed then. No, the proudest moment has got to be when I got scouted for England under-19s. When we had the letter through the post saying I'd been invited. That was probably the best moment, and I always remember the game where the scout came to watch, and I came off. I'd actually had a really, really poor game. I remember it's horrible weather like it is at the minute. I remember coming off the pitch and being absolutely gutted. I saw the guy in his England coat, and he literally came up to me and he said, "Chin up, Soph," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then not long after that, I had a letter come through, so I was absolutely buzzing. So that's got to be the proudest moment. West Ham want Marcus Rashford. Again, not going to have that. Rashford gets pretty good on this game. Chris has asked if I want Wan-Bissaka or Mounier. Wan-Bissaka would be my preference. He's already played in the Premier League. Obviously, he's young. I think he's just going to get better and better, so he would be the one I would go for. That's my choice, Chris. Let me know which you think as well. Chonga's being loaned out to Ars. Stop telling me there's a spider behind me, I don't like them. West Ham is my next game. Deadline day is over. Right then, let's beat the Hammers. Yes, I need to just change it. For some reason, it's putting Pogba onto the right rather than Sancho. I'm not sure. So I've changed my lineup a bit. I put Felix centrally, James left, Sessegnon back at left back now, Koulibaly delete centre backs, Wan-Bissaka right back, Pogba's still captain, Kante's in there with him. I have got Ruben Neves on the bench as well. Another one of my new signings. So yeah, my team is looking pretty good, I must say. Alex says, hi Soph, how are you and what have I missed so far? So I've just beat Burton in the cup. I battered Burton in the cup, should I say. So this is the first league game. You haven't missed a league game at all. Arturo says he was annoyed when we sold Chicharito. Me too. I actually really like Chica. I did really like Chica. I was gutted when he went. I hated seeing him in another team's shirt as well. But he's still one of those likeable characters, isn't he, Chicharito? Even though he doesn't play for us, I still like him. Which team did you get scouted for? I got scouted for Wolverhampton Wanderers at first. Yeah, I've basically all the Midlands teams. Like, I could have played for Villa. Birmingham also put 7 days in for me, which means basically they can approach you to sign you. But I didn't go because I was 16 at the time and I wanted to play. Birmingham obviously a Super League team. And I did go to West Bromwich Albion as well for 2 seasons. And then went back to Wolves. That's a bad move, that. Traitor me. James had a pretty quiet first game. Hopefully we'll see more of him in this one. Oh, I went for a little Megs then. Start throwing. Went for a wonder strike with Pogba. And West Ham, I'm expecting to be a pretty tough team. Get rid of that. Lozano apparently wants to come to United. Again, Lozano I think is very, very talented. I'm not going to lie and say I know a lot about him. I remember seeing him in the World Cup and he did look very, very good, an exciting player. And we do need to improve for me our wide players, so I wouldn't be completely against him coming to United. Still hurts knowing Ander Herrera isn't a United player. I agree with that. When I was looking at the shirt numbers available for James earlier and 21 was there, it just made me upset. It just reminded me that there's no Herrera anymore. Bernard's in. Enormous scores then. PSV and Napoli have agreed a fee for Lozano, but Lozano is stalling because he wants to come to United apparently. I don't know how true that is. Come on, Pogba, get it back. Oh no. Wan-Bissaka was doing a little lunging exercise then, don't know what's going on. It's a great save that blow by De Gea. Keepers. Defensively I've got to improve on this game though. Felix, touch got to be better. It's a great tackle. Come to the ball. Oh, poor cross. Why did he pass it back to Pogba there? They're defending quite well, West Ham. Go on, Pogba. Should never have got a cross in there. Ah. Problem is there, Werner's been pulled out wide and there's not much going on in the middle. Oh my god. It's more like a clearance, that. Pogba again, he's the main danger at the minute with his shots. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Self-playing legendary mode I am. FIFA at this rate. Rabiot's an interesting one. I've just seen someone mention him. Obviously, apparently he's available on a free. Would you take him at United? He does come apparently with baggage, attitude problems. For me, I'm a bit undecided. I think for free, he is a good player. He's a very good player. Would he be my ideal choice? No. But you have to say for free, he would be a steal. But the keeper isn't making some worldly saves here. Go on, get a cross in. Should have scored there. Should have scored there. Very mixed bag on Rabiot. Some people saying they rate him. Some people saying he's a bit mediocre. I'm undecided as well. I'm kind of on the fence about him. I think there's better players out there than him, if I'm honest. So he wouldn't be my ideal choice. But for free, you have to say he does tempt you. See what some of you guys are saying. Oh, too, I was mentioning Gareth Bale. I'd like to talk about him. I genuinely believe Gareth Bale is not the player that he once was. I watched him in the last 2 games for Wales, and I don't think he looks... I mean, I know you can't judge him on those games alone, but I genuinely think he's a shadow of his former self. I wouldn't want him at United. People were saying a loan. If we did end up with Bale, I'd rather it be on a loan deal. I don't want another Alexis Sanchez situation, because I just don't think he looks like the same player he was, and it's a shame really. But injuries have obviously hindered him as well. I don't want a player who's going to be happy sitting on the bench for mad wages. West Ham look dangerous in this one. That was literally meant to go into Kante. Go on, James, use your pace. Snapshot there. Still 0-0. When it's done, make a change. 60 minutes, I'll look at making a change. Few people are telling me to play Ultimate. I've only just gone to Legendary. Oh, sloppy pass. Again, that final ball's letting me down. Where's Wan-Bissaka going? Still in Palace at this rate. Game well defended. Is that my own player? Did as well. Oh. Hi Davey, hope you're good. Werner is the best replacement for Lukaku. He's the player I would like to see up front, definitely. I would love to see Hammers at United, says Arturo. Dwight says when Lukaku leaves, who would you replace him with? Werner would be the one I would like to replace him with. He would be my number one choice. Come on, James. Oh, pass again. Every time. Simple passes, not coming off. Get rid. Was that a shot? What are you doing? I would love to see Dybala or Griezmann at United. Yeah, I think Dybala would be the one I would choose. Griezmann I always wanted at United, but ever since the last drama with him, I think I mean, didn't release a documentary calling himself a legend. I don't know if I want that ego at my club at the minute, to be honest with you. Dybala apparently he's unhappy since Ronaldo's been at Juventus. Obviously, again, it's all rumours. Nobody really knows, but it's a fantastic player. Right, I'm going to make some changes very quickly. I need to. James can come off. Let's get Tony on. Rashford for Felix. Let's try this. Definitely can't do with conceding here. Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. He said, will you do a live watch along of the England versus Argentina game? If so, will you have Meg involved too? Also, thoughts on Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, I want him at United. I think he's very positive. In terms of the watch along, I'm up for doing that as long as people are interested. Obviously, we'll see what kind of response we get. I'll drop a tweet out about it and see what kind of reaction I get. So I will definitely be watching it. Meg is not available this Friday as she's at a family party. But I will definitely look into doing a watch along. And I will also be if I don't do watch along, I'll definitely be doing a recap, a bit like I did the other day with Meg at some point. And thank you again for the super chat, I appreciate it. Bye Eunice, hope you have a lovely evening. I need players to break forwards. Keeper. Got a bit worried then. Simple passes. Come on, let's get a winner. Not like that. Sancho, what on earth was that? Looks like this one's going to be a boring 0-0. Tense that one. To be fair, West Ham defended really well, but I still feel like I could have done better. It's better than a loss. If Daniel James was a girl, I will marry him. Daniel James fan over here then. Meg isn't playing at the minute. Paul's asked who Meg plays for. She's not playing at the minute. Obviously, she's just had a second baby. So she is not playing. Paris wanted Lindelof. No. Tough game, Sophie will win the league though. I hope so. Let's have a look who I've got next. I feel like I need a win now to get that out of my system. Dwight says, Soph, what are you doing for summer? At the minute, I genuinely don't have many plans. So I'm going to Cardiff to watch United against AC Milan on the 3rd of August. So that should be interesting, at pre-season game. Hopefully see some new signings there. I'm meeting up with Aaron and Saeed from the United stand that weekend as well. What else am I doing? I'm going to Amsterdam for my birthday in July for the weekend. That is during turn time, so literally I'm going for the weekend now. Martial wants to play. Rashford wants to play as well. But other than that, it'll be training, playing football. At the minute, I'm training every day in the gym, trying to get myself back fit. Don't want pre-season to be a nasty shock to me. I'll sort these two out in a minute. Arturo's asked if I think England can win the World. They can win the World Cup. Will they win the World Cup? It's a tough ask. If you look at obviously USA yesterday, we've already commented on their mad score. France, I think, are very strong as well. So I think we definitely can win it. We need to play better than we did against Scotland, especially that second half. I think we were poor. So it'll be an interesting one. Right, Arsenal then, last game of this episode. Tough game. We're playing away. Yeah, I'm just going to try and beat Arsenal. Try and end this episode on a high, but it's going to be a difficult one. I'm pretty sure Arsenal beat me last time as well, when I was playing world class. I'm now on legendary. Fingers crossed we can do Arsenal here. Let's swap these players. Again, it keeps swapping that. James, Martial can start. Rashford can start in the 10 as well. Let's try that. Let's go. Have the England men's team gone from being one of the worst to being one of the best on penalties in a short period of time? They have. I think it's more we've ended the curse of penalties, because England were known for being cursed when it came to penalties. Obviously we've won 2 penalty shootouts very recently. So maybe it's just that the curse has been ended. Right, let's beat Arsenal. Was that Thiago Silva then playing for Arsenal? Pretty sure that was Thiago Silva. Imagine our team with an attacking midfielder coach: Dybala, Costa, Ronaldo, Mandzukic. To be fair, Juventus have some mad players. They genuinely do. Obviously got like some Moise Kean coming through as well. They've got some very impressive players. Right, let's get this one out of the way. Come on. I haven't even got Jesse Lingard to do a Millie Rock or anything. Third man running going on. Win that. It's a good effort. Martial's in. Oh, let's put it over. Put it over. Thank you, Lord, for letting me send retweeted my FIFA tweet. I appreciate it. Any guys who share my channel, massively appreciate it. It helps me out. What about that? That was Lukaku touch, that one. Oh, suicide ball from Pogba. What's Kante doing there? What a finish that is. Is he offside? No, he's onside. Kante just run off. Still got plenty of time. Still got plenty of time. Emphatic finish though. Good block. They're toying with me at the minute. Rohan dropped me a message about becoming a mod. Get out to him. Pogba, what is that pass? Well done, Kante. Can't be losing this game, not against Arsenal. Please, no. Golden opportunity that was. Had an overload. Tabble. Oh, he's got it. Keep giving the ball back to them. Oh, went for a little Henri goal then. Don't lose to Banter FC, I'm doing my best. I'll do my best not to. Pogba's injured apparently. Don't need that. Come on, let's break. Oh, it's going to be their ball, isn't it? Corner. Come on. Oh, I'm at the post. Koulibaly at the post. Come on. That couldn't have been far away. I needed Pogba on the end there. Not Kante. Come on, Werner. Oh, it's a penalty. Is he off? Thiago, I don't know if it's Thiago Silva. The yellow card. I'm so rubbish at penalties. I'm so rubbish at penalties. Oh, I told you I'm rubbish at penalties. I should have just smashed it. I'm blaming Werner. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Come on. Thank you, Diz. Have a lovely evening as well. Come on, I need to I've just missed a penalty. I can't believe that. I jinxed myself first. I shouldn't have said I'm no good at penalties. I should have just gone for it. Still feel like I can score against them though. Not with headers like that from Pogba though. Oh, Rashi, why didn't you header it? Oh no. Arsenal so dangerous on the counter though. Oh, I thought I was in. No. I feel like I'm dominating this now. Just can't score. Who's got that pass there? This is intense. Tony. He still hasn't impressed me on this game, to be honest, Martial. Online I think he's good. On Ultimate Team, but in career mode. Let's see if he can impress me. Deep breath, deep breath. Would you say Jack Grealish at United says Paul? To be honest, Jack Grealish, for me, I think is a quality captain for Villa, and I really like him at Villa. I don't know if he would stand out at another team. I don't know what it is. I think he's just Mr. Aston Villa. I personally know I wouldn't like him at United. I'll be intrigued to see him next season in the Premier League, to see if he really is as good as he has looked at times in the Championship. So I think it is a big step up. So I will be intrigued to see that, but no, I wouldn't necessarily have him at United. They're literally playing rings around me going forwards. Finish. How has that not gone in? Oh my god. The Turbo Warrior, thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate it. He said the last time I played FIFA. Last played FIFA 17. FIFA 17 was the last time we played. I haven't played since then. Because seasons mode is absolutely frustrating the hell out of me. How would you cope, Sophie? It's frustrating me right now. I don't know how I haven't scored. I literally do not know how I haven't scored. Right, let's make some changes. Actually, no. What am I doing? I'm going to keep Sancho out wide. I think I'm going to take Neves. Should I put Neves on? James for Martial. Martial just hasn't done anything for me. Felix scores a lot of goals, so I'm going to put him centrally instead of Rashford. Let's go with that. Scripted, someone just said it feels, this game actually does feel it, to be fair, but I'm blaming myself. I missed the penalty stupidly, and I have had chances, so I'm going to blame myself. It's easy to blame the game, I guess, but it definitely does feel scripted. Literally passing rings around me as well. It's a good save. Someone's telling me to fiddle with the settings here to get my goals and then bring them back to normal. I'm not going to do that. Neves is a Sophskjaer player, says Rohan. Oh, that is a massive compliment. I appreciate that. Come on, let's counter. What is that header? What is that? It feels like it does not want to let me score. To be fair, I think a draw here would be a decent result, especially the way this game's going. Oh, I shouldn't have passed it. It opened up the second I took my touch. I'd already pressed it and it opened up. Sloppy pass from Pogba, he's in here. Gabonese Vardy, what's he got? Good save, De Gea. That's it, time's up. No, 2 losses. 2 losses. That's what it feels like, 2 losses, that draw and then this. Oh. How on earth have I lost that? Exactly, Jordan, how on earth have I lost that? I need to get revenge when I come back to Old Trafford. I felt like I literally dominated. I know Arsenal looked dangerous on the attack, but I felt like I had plenty of chances. How did I lose to Banter FC, Roberto? How did I lose? I know. Terrible, that's how I lost. Champions League is now commencing. Hunger Games says, imagine me raging. I'm more disappointed. Deep breath. Inside, I'm literally screaming. Inside. Should have gone to settings. I'm not going to fiddle with it. Right, let's see what this says. So I have got Lazio at home in the Champions League. My group is Barcelona, Dynamo Kiev, Lazio. Not a bad group, obviously. Barcelona are a big test. I've just lost to Arsenal, so I'm not even going to comment on that game at the minute. It's G says Sophie should do a Women's World Cup. It's a good suggestion. To be fair, I know there's some women's games now, aren't there, on FIFA. I haven't looked at how to access them. I might do a stream actually playing with the women. It's a good idea. But Barcelona in my group. Lazio is my first game in Champions League. I've literally just drawn to West Ham and then lost to Banter FC. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, you're right, let's not talk about that game at all. I cannot believe I've just lost that. I literally am speechless. But as usual, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for you all tuning in. I appreciate it. Please drop a like on the video. Make sure you drop a comment as well. And obviously share my channel as much as you guys can. Because your support does really, truly mean a lot. I hope you have a lovely evening. My apologies for losing to Banter FC. I'm literally gobsmacked at that. But it happens. Yeah, have a lovely evening, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back on my channel on Friday, obviously with content around the Lionesses game against Argentina. But until then, have a good